Hi there, it's another tarot sesh for Libra. I'm the Cannastrologer. My name is Abby, and this is another reading for September 2024. I almost said Scorpio. You could be a Libra Scorpio cusper. Okay, so Libra, welcome back. It's good to see you guys again. I took off the entire month of August. I was trying to avoid Mercury retrograde like the plague, and it didn't work. It got me too. And but yeah, so I was still doing a lot of readings, personal readings, which are open, by the way. So if you're interested, I have all of my contact information in the description below this video. I was taking an evidential mediumship class, doing some traveling with my other job, and yeah, had a lot of stuff going. So I was like, I'm just going to take some time off because I don't want to give a wrong reading, Mercury retrograde, miscommunication, and then it not, be accurate because it was a wonky time. So anyway, here we are, Libra. Just going to jump into it. The song that I had on pre-shuffle for you is called Shine. It's by the group Stick Figure. It's like a reggae band. They've got really like groovy beats, like vamped, like it's heavily vamped, but it's so good. So some of the lyrics: shine on like the sun, holding on to a feeling, shine on everyone, find love to believe in. So it's just kind of talking about like the chaos around the world and just like looking for that silver lining on a gray, like in a gray cloud. Being able to like keep on keeping on, shine on, just keep shining. I actually made a post about that earlier this week, but it's funny because for those of you who follow the channel, you guys know that even though I'm Scorpio, I too have super heavy Libra stellium in my chart. So a lot of your readings, a lot of them actually resonate with me in a lot of ways. So anyway, and then today we had a super great day, and we had an interesting sun today. So like it shined on, but it was like red when we all woke up. So, and that's because of the California wildfires. So craziness. Anyway, Libra, let's get into it. So, for those of you who do follow the channel, you guys know that at the end of each year, I do a reading that it's like a predictions for the upcoming year's full moons, like all of them, right? And so for this month's full moon for September 2024, which is on Tuesday the 17th, at 10:34 p.m. I believe that's Central Time according to this book. It's going to be the full moon. It's going to be a Pisces full moon. It's called the Harvest full moon, and it's also a lunar eclipse. So this is the beginning of eclipse season through I forget when it is, but like it's almost like the end of the year basically. Yeah, clarification. So the cards that we pulled is the Three of Hearts, which is the Sun card. We're talking about shining on like the sun. And it's all about happiness and popularity. Also, the number 1 could be significant. Then we also pulled Red Jasper, which is vitality, life force, energy. And I was just talking about a red sun. So that's interesting. Red Jasper, sun. Then we also pulled card number 2, the High Priestess, also signifying mugwort. You could be working with mugwort, or maybe you need to work with mugwort. I believe it can be made into a tea. Don't hold me to that. Make sure you look that up. Then we also pulled from the I Ching Love Oracle. I Ching Love Oracle. Card number 30, falling in love. Somebody could be 30 years old. Something could be happening on the 30th. So this is like falling in love with someone else, falling in love with yourself, self-love, falling in love with what you do, or a passion, or a hobby. Then even though it's the full moon in Pisces, with the Moonology Oracle, we pulled the full moon in Aries card, which is fiery energy. This is like a month of passion. It's all about passion and feelings and love and relationships of every kind, right? But the full moon in Aries card is cool your emotions. And so you could get upset about something, right? That's one kind of passionate emotion. But you also could be passionately you know, excited or happy or in love with someone too. So, you know, that passion energy goes, it's a wide spectrum, right? Then we pulled card number 36, Manifestia. Somebody could be 36 years old. Manifestia is all about manifesting your goals, your hopes, desires, dreams, wishes. You know, what is it that you want? You know, but you have to take those steps. You have to take, you know, daily steps in order for that to actually come to fruition. You can't just make a wish and, you know, hope that it comes true one day. You have to live the life of, you know, as if it already is coming true, right? It's just when. So then we pulled the card Onion, which means tears, but I also wrote down of joy. So, like, there could be something that makes you so happy that you kind of cry about, right? Maybe something that surprises you. Maybe something that it's like you weren't expecting, but you're just so glad that, you know, it went maybe the way that you wanted to, or that you hoped, or something like that, right? Or it's like, you know, when you've worked so hard on something and then it finally happens, right? And it's just like, it's almost like tears of relief, but it's joy, like joy relief, right? So then last but not least, we pulled card number 44. Somebody could be 44 years old. Also, 4 plus 4 is 8, and this is an 8-year. 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 4 equals 8. And that all talks about karma and what goes around comes around, and, you know, that kind of energy. So, new beginnings. Let the magic in my spell clear the space in which I dwell. This is harvest season. You know, we're moving into harvest season. And so it is all about new beginnings. I mean, endings too, but new beginnings of, you know, a new season. All right, so let's get into it. What do we have for Libra now that we're already 6 minutes in? Sorry, guys. Sorry, not sorry. This is my channel. I don't care. You guys are getting information. Tree of Life, I kid you not. This card has been popping up in other readings too. So it's significant. Card number 2. 2 means unity. It's all about like a couple, a pair, two people. True wisdom and making good choices in life. So you could be making a good choice, you know, some kind of wisdom, wise choices on a person, on a job, on a thing. I feel like it's like a couple for some reason. And then underneath the deck we have number 19. Spirit, heavenly assistance from your angels and guides. 1 plus 9 equals 10. 10s are endings, but they're also beginnings because 1 plus 0 equals 1. And then 1, 2. You know, it's like making good choices, you know, maybe towards some type of a partnership or a relationship, or, you know, some type of good choice. I like it. I like it, Libra. And I like the spirit part too. What do we have for our Libra collective, please, for September 2024? Higher peace, power, protection, prosperity for the greater good. Some motivation. Shout out to the High Bud Tenders podcast. They just had me on there as a guest. It is so much fun. I love them. I've been on podcasts before, right? But theirs is fun. They also just let me talk a lot about myself, so of course it's fun, right? No. I'm actually like, I used to really struggle with being able to talk behind a camera and talk like on podcasts and stuff. 321 on the clock, by the way. You might want to look up angel number 321. But it's funny, like just practicing and doing readings and doing reading, even like recorded readings for people, being able to talk to camera that way. I've learned it's a lot easier to communicate, which is the 6 of Swords. It's all about easier communication, going from choppy waters to calmer waters, right? From, you know, chaos to calmness. You know, there could be somebody helping you along the way, helping you transition. But, you know, Swords, this is your energy, Libra. It's Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. And it's all about communication. So this also could be like, you know, easier communication, easier at communicating something or communicating feeling. It can be communicating anything, right? It also could have to do with like legal, law, anything like that that has to do with communication, technology, even with text messages and stuff, because that's like Aquarius energy. Six of Swords. Okay, so that's the energy going into this. 3 cards for Aquarius, or I just said Aquarius. That's air sign energy. So 3 cards for Libra, please, for September. You could be dealing with an Aquarius or have it somewhere strong in your chart. You have cards wanting to pop out. Okay. Okay. So, Libra. Okay, in the past, or recent past, you also could be dealing with this now. We've got the 4 of Wands. Now, you could have recently gotten married with someone and moved in with someone, because we're talking about 4 of Wands, house, home, stability, foundation. But you also could have, like, this also can talk about twin flame, soulmate energy, like just connecting with someone on a deeper level. Could have moved in somewhere, taken up a new job or something like that, right? Then I see Virgo, Hermit energy, and we're in Virgo season right now. So this is happening right now. So you might have found something, some information. Like, look how she's snooping in a computer. It's like she just found some information that she's like, oh God, like, what did I just find? And it causes and creates some conflict, fighting amongst 5 or more people. It could be departments, it could be business, it could be family, friends. Like, I'm feeling like, you know, somebody could have been caught, like, with multiple partners in a relationship. Because I see the 3 of Cups underneath the deck, and this is talking about, like, celebration with, like, 3 or more people. This can sometimes represent, like, a menage a trois, right? I think that's the phrase. But there's, like, only one person. There's, like, this independent woman that the King of Swords has his eye on. And she's just over here just planting seeds and working away. And somebody's got a decision to make. It's a Star. Somebody that brings Wheel of Fortune and the Sun. Oh my goodness. And then I see somebody racing back to get what they think is theirs because they feel like they've been left out in the cold. Somebody wants a King of Cups to be a King of Cups and make an offer of love to the Death card, which is actually Scorpio energy. Interesting. So that's just the energy that I see. Clarification. That's just the energy that I see right now, because energy always changes, but we're about to clarify here. I also just saw Ten of Swords. So some part of this conflict is about to completely end a situation here. I'm going to end something. It could end this party, this celebration. There could be like a third party. Again, month of September, we're going to clarify. What do we have for Libra, please? Libra, you guys always have like such a spicy storyline. Glad I don't have like the majors sometimes, but there's other elements to it that just like always resonates. What else? Underneath the deck, Wheel of Fortune. So we're talking about like money, pentacles, coins, also cycles, endings and beginnings. Fortunate new beginnings is what I'm feeling. Whatever it is that you're working on, but now like this, when I said multiple partners and stuff, this doesn't necessarily need to mean like romantic. It could be like in work or something like that, right? Somebody could find out information that just like causes chaos or something with an institution. All right. What's the Four of Wands for Libra? What's the Four of Wands? Three of Swords. Yeah. There was something in this partnership or in this institution or whatever was being celebrated that's like, it's a harsh truth is better than a soft lie. Pain, suffering, bitter truth, separation, strife, selfishness, heartbreak. Somebody could have even been like at a wedding or something, because I see like a wedding here, or could be, or a partnership, right? Where there's heartbreak in another part of the relationship. Maybe not that relationship. I don't know, it's hard to explain. But I see happiness, but then I also see heartbreak. A harsh truth is better than a soft lie. This is, I mean, the whole theme though is like growth, energy, groups, and community. Because it's all about communication. Swords are communication. Libra, it's a Libra card. Three of Swords is Libra. What's the Hermit? What's the Hermit? Oh, also, like I said, we're in Virgo season right now. So this could be happening right now, right? Somebody could be finding out this information. And somebody's worried about it, right? Nine of Swords. This is all... Worrying changes nothing. Decide your next step. You have to figure... Like, you could have found something out that's heartbreaking, right? And worrying about it doesn't change anything. You need to get past this. Anxiety, anguish, hopelessness, worry, captivity, imprisonment, victimization. Strength, selfishness, deeper meaning, optimism. You need to try to look at something like a lot more optimistically. Shit's about to come out by the full moon. And that's where this Five of Wands is coming in. I was going to pull another card, but I see it plain as day. So, because the moon is about illuminating things. And the moon is on the 17th. So, by the time of the full moon... Oh, and look at that. It's the full moon in Pisces. And that's the moon card, Pisces. So, be careful of seeing things that are not there. So, don't buy into any illusion. And especially like with Pisces energy, Pisces, their heads can be up in the clouds or also like deep, deep, deep in the depths of darkness, right? So their emotions go super high to super low. Very dramatic. So it's like, don't buy into any illusions. Make sure that you're coming from a place of logic and like realistic expectations. I wouldn't even expect anything. Don't make assumptions, right? Because the Five of Wands is going to bring out like a lot of like arguments, aggression. When this moon comes out, you know, the moon is about subconscious, illusion, fear, intuition, mystery, deception, and dissatisfaction. And that's where like the aggression will come out, right? But it brings out deeper meaning, attainment, and selflessness. There's gonna be a lot of stuff coming out. I'm gonna get one more. Ooh, 9-9. 3-3. I'm seeing like doubles here. Spirit, let me get one more card for Five of Wands for the future. What else? What's gonna be illuminated after the moon? Thank you. 996. The Six of Cups. Okay, Scorpio energy. Reach out to others with love and compassion. So, this is a card of responsibility, harmony, alignment, healing, and empathy. So, this is also, like, when you're reaching out to others with love and compassion, it's about, like, so the Six of Cups is all about nostalgia, right? It could be, like, childhood memories. It could be people from your past. It could be children. It could be things that bring out your inner child, right? But it's, like, all about healing and comfort and steady gain and pleasure after hardship. You could even be like reaching out to a Scorpio because of hardship. But something's going to be illuminated with that moon card. And it could create like a lot of chaos. But underneath the deck you've got the Three of Cups. Clarifying that is the Two of Wands. So this is about togetherness, union, balance, settled energy. Believe in your personal power. And this card is about, so this is the Two of Wands, it's fire, energy, Aries. But it's about justice, which is you, Libra. Boldness, dominion, decisions, planning, first steps. I feel like you're going to be planning like first or next steps towards like some sort of celebration. It doesn't need to be with like a third party or 3 or more people. I'm just saying. Like, I feel like whatever this is, you're going to have something to celebrate, but you just have to kind of plan ahead. All right, I need to get going because like I'm taking my sweet time with with this reading. Alright, underneath the deck, I was just about to say before I even looked at this card, you know, I do feel like something's going to be illuminated around, now Spirit doesn't want me to talk and say it, around the time of the moon. And then underneath the deck, we've got seduction, number 35, with 3 women, and I will sing 3 or more. Clarification. I don't know if you heard that. So hear the roaring flames like the masterful trance that calls upon a heaving chest, given to its alluring grip, if you please, but heed my warning of the claws that draw blood without mercy. Something is about to be uncovered. And when we're talking seduction, it could be the sheets off the bed, right? Somebody could have been seduced in some type of a like I'm seeing like a deceptive like web of lies, right? And that's where this heartbreak is coming from. Somebody could have been deceived in a marriage and they're finding out from maybe snooping or looking at something. It's going to cause a lot of fighting. Somebody may reach out to a Scorpio after it's all said and done. You know, believe in your personal power. You're going to have to be planning next steps, future forward. Then we've got number 3 again underneath the deck. Ancestors. They hiss a quivering so deep only roots of your soil can lift the nakedness hidden within the vows made in silence. An ancient chill walking upon the spine. I believe this is a card talking about your spirits like watching over you. Your ancestors watching over you. Let's look at seduction first. Oops. Okay, 35. So keywords passion and manipulation. Manipulation is what I was picking up on. So, and this is very Libra energy. You guys are super flirtatious too. Sex is the ultimate in desire and temptation. It is not the act of sex that betrays our resolve. It is the delicious journey of passion and pleasure that leads to it. It is the rush of excitement that we feel when another can sense our darkest desires and bring them to the surface. It is the loss of control, the desire to, at once, find freedom and submission. Excuse me. The art of seduction is powerful. It is birthed in passion and sensuality. But beware. Seduction is rarely as it seems. It can also be an act of manipulation. It is the rose that promises you much only to leave you pierced by its thorns. Beware the sweet song of seduction when it comes to your spread. Are a few moments of pleasure worth a lifetime of regret? This card reminds you of the consequences found on the road of temptation. Are you allowing others to manipulate you with grand schemes that are too good to be true? It is time to break temptation's hold. It feels good to feel moments of love, acceptance, perhaps abundance or fun, but be mindful of the cost of such moments. These experiences are free. You do not have to sacrifice your morals, values, or integrity to make another person happy. If someone asks you to do something that feels wrong, know that it probably is. Trust your intuition and follow your heart when temptation comes knocking. So you could be getting tempted also with like, I'm just going to say it, 3 or more. So There's that. But there's going to be some kind of like chaos created. Like, just take the message as it resonates. I'm sure each of you, I mean, everybody's storyline is different. So, oh, we need to look at ancestors. Everybody's storyline is different. So just take it as it resonates. That's all I'm going to say. All right, so ancestors, protection and guidance. Okay, that's what I was trying to say earlier, protection. Like your ancestors are protecting you, and guidance, what I'm feeling is they're going to guide you past this. It's like you may feel like you're being seduced or something, but you're going to be guided past this. And when I say guided, like you may even reach out. I was saying reach out to a Scorpio. You may be reaching out to somebody from your past. Could be a Scorpio. You could have Scorpio in your chart too. But you could be reaching out to somebody from your past to like extend where all of these other people are fighting. You could be reaching out to that Scorpio to try to, you know, say whatever it is that you need to say or get guidance to figure out how to move past it, right? And that's going to create some kind of celebration. Or maybe that's what you're thinking about. How do I create celebration out of this? So rest easy. You've chosen this card because you're being protected and guided, even if you can't see how. Everything that has brought you here has been for purpose. There's some lesson, blessing, or miracle in every situation you've ever faced, good or bad. Trust in those who watch over you. Know that there are thousands, maybe millions, of your ancestors who have walked before you, sharing their love, wisdom, and protection. Boom. So it's like the devil will tempt you. The devil's always going to tempt you right before something big happens, right? And so it's like you have to pay attention and just know that you're being guided in the right direction. And if you feel like it's wrong, then it's wrong, right? I feel like in the past somebody has, you know, made some maybe not so great choices. Could be, you know, things could be getting uncovered. Now somebody may need some help or guidance to get out of it. All right, so underneath the deck we've got manifestir, creation. Yeah, somebody is like manifesting a new beginning, new creation, new start, and or this could be like a new project or new beginning of something. And that's one of the things in the full moon reading. It's all about new beginnings, right? Magically creating new beginnings. That's the manifestir. You're manifesting something new. Top of the deck, we've got intergalactic mastery, confirmation. This card is confirmation that you're mastering something. And the song, when I hear this card, when I see this card, I hear a song in my head by the Beastie Boys, intergalactic, planetary, intergalactic. But yeah, I feel like you're mastering something. And this is confirmation that like you're going to do fine, you're going to do well, that you're on the right path. We're at like 28 minutes. Oh look, that's the same card that's on the very back of the book. That's cool. Manifestir. Somebody could be born on the 22nd. Something significant could be happening on the 22nd. Clarity comes to the manifestir, who knows how to co-create with the four elements to conjure the environment and desires best suited for their time in this realm. The manifestir tells you that it is time for action. It's time to sow your seeds and build the garden bed. When the manifestir shows up, you're being asked to challenge yourself. The difference between a desire and a manifestation is a plan of action. So it's like talking about something that you've put to action and you've mastered. Like you've seriously mastered something. Intergalactic mastery. 111. Talk about a lucky number. Somebody could be born on November 1st or January 11th. That would be a Pisces, I think. So this card appears when you have completed the upper levels of your journey and may not be giving yourself enough credit for it. This card is amplified when it appears with the future love letter card. Here we see the Sirius star cluster with ABC. A small rainbow confirms that you have done the work. It is time to connect you with the other galaxies and become a master of your chosen craft. When this card appears with, okay, never mind. But it just says, okay, light bays, now let's get confirmation. So work with hematite, which is actually on this bracelet right here. And new thought pattern. It is easy for me to silence the voice in my mind and maintain awareness. I find peace everywhere. That's such a big thing, especially for Libras, because, you know, you guys are always overthinking. And I know this because I have a lot of Libra placements. But, you know, finding peace is so important, and being able to ground yourself, which hematite is great for, right? Is just being able to, like, you know, ground yourself and, you know, feel at one. Once you're grounded, you're able to make more logical, wise decisions, which is what that Tree of Life card is all about. True wisdom and making good choices in life needs to come from when you're rooted in the ground firmly, like a tree. So that is where I'm going to leave you for the month of September. Libra, if any of this brought you clarity, insight, or answers, make sure you check it. I can't even talk. Make sure you drop a comment in the comments below, like, share, subscribe. Like I said, if you're interested in a personal reading, all of my information is in the description below this video. I love and appreciate sharing this time and energy with you every single time I read. Make sure you check out your other signs too, for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars. And I will see you guys on the flip side. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your September. Peace.